Got the Dolce and Gabbana. You know what we talking about? You know what we talking about? That Dolce. Talking about that Dolce. That Dolce and Gabbana. Got that Dolce. Got the Dolce. It is what it is. Okay, just... Alright, we live on YouTube. What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing, YouTube? What it do? Long time no see. It's been a week. I told you, your boy's starting to be consistent. Your boy's starting to be consistent. I love that. I love that. And I'm on Twitch. Where else I'm at? Hold on, let me start my Twitch over because... Oh, there you go. Let's go. Twitch is back. I'm figuring this out, boy. I'm figuring this out. Let's go. Let's get it started. Okay, I'm still trying to find my stuff sometimes. That was a good little start, though. I had an explosion sound, but let me see if I can find it. Where my explosions at? I can't find my explosions, guys. I got my bruh. I got my Kobe. Oh, here we go. Ooh, got that underwater explosion. Underwater explosions. Underwater explosions. Hey, we about to get real loose on this one, y'all, because this is not just about structure and being rigid, and this is more about creativity and openness and flexibility and thinking about stuff in different ways. That's why the whole point of this podcast is the whole point of the company, not only is it to give back to the kids and give them an outlet, but it's for them to be creative, for us to be creative and think about stuff in a new way. What can we build on top of what we've already seen, what we've already done? Can we take it further as the next generation? Can we push it? Not saying we got to change everything up. Of course I'm not saying that, but what can we improve upon? What can we do better that's going to help our kids and their kids? What can we do better that's going to change the game, And even if we're not trying to change the game, can we make the game better? Speaking of that, let's get going. My name is Arthur Jones. Welcome to the Adam Infinity Podcast. You are now 11 plus. Before I get started, it's officially been 1 year since my bro's passing, Kenneth Mosley, wearing the OTW shirt, Out of This World Production. This was his company. Shout out to Eddie G. Shout out to Destiny. Shout out to Nico. Shout out to Ty Malik. Shout out to Reese. Shout out to Domino. Shout out to I forgot old girl's name. She gonna kick my butt. But everybody that had involvement in OTW. Shout out to K Mose, who presented this company to me. He was like, "Hey, bro, you wanna come here?" I was like, "Bro, I'm starting a company myself." He's like, "Well, come help me. You can still build your shit." So, I was like, "All right, for sure." And my company was consulting and marketing. So one thing he did was talk to me about different stuff. And I did a lot of marketing for OTW Productions. So, not only was I building my company, but I was helping, start something. And we had artists like RJ. We had artists like Bryson Tiller, Ty Dolla $ign, Think, Blueface, when Blueface first came out, we had, you name it, Tank was in the building. We had reality TV stars like Winter from Love and Hip Hop, or Flavor. Like we was lit. Roddy Ricch, before Roddy Ricch was Roddy Ricch, like that. Like, shout out to King of fucking Turn Up, Pookie F and Rue. Like we was in there, man. Shout out to DJ Muda, i.e. Ambassador. Shout out to DJ Charlie Cinco and DJ Eternal, who does 991 now. DJ Josh Fader, my birthday twin. Like, we was out there, bro. So turn up for them. Shout out to the guys. I'm gonna give y'all a
Kobe,
and I'm gonna get y'all, because we used to get that money too. Man, let me hurry and find this. All right, y'all. So y'all know how I like to start it. Speaking of artists, I used to do a little, I rap, but I mostly sing, y'all know? I sing. Can I sing a little bit? Can I sing? Let me get y'all a song real quick. Shout out to my mom. Yeah. We going to a different level. Don't settle. Keep going. Keep flowing. Me and my people. This is a new sequel. Another chapter. Might hear laughter. Hey, yeah, we gon' get it. And I'ma spit it, yeah. I'm gon' get it, yeah. I'm gon' get it, yeah. I can't never quit. Gotta stay on my grind. Gotta stay on my grit. Shout out to the people that believe. You already know. As far as I can see, visionary. Better say please, where's your manners? I don't give a fuck, bring the hammer. This is not no country grammar, but shout out to Nelly. Yeah, he got the Band-Aid, that's a cut. You already know I'm going up. Shout out to OT Dub. Yeah, shout out to my brother Baz OT Dub. Out of the way, you already know I'm on the way up. You already know where I stay. About to go to the north. Yeah, that's up in the bay. Drive me crazy. Yeah, drive me crazy. That's enough. It's the Adam Infinity Podcast. Yeah, we get rough. Yo, shout out to my mom. Shout out to Kenya Speaks. Go check out her episode on the Hustle Chronicles, episode 49, I think it was. Yeah, shout out to Kenya Speaks. Delta. All right. Anyways, guys, so let's get started, man. Welcome to the podcast. Like I said before, this podcast is a branch of the Adam Infinity Center that I'm gonna build one day, dedicate to kids and them to come and do their stuff. So there's science, agriculture, business. They can start businesses. They can get their patents. They can get resources. They can get just a community where they can just build and grind and have fun and learn and get educated, So that's the vision, If y'all believe in that vision, go ahead and support the channel. Like, subscribe. I'm on YouTube right now. Go ahead and hit that button. Subscribe. If you're on Twitch, what up, my gamers? But yeah, guys, I appreciate y'all for being here. If you in here, and let me go ahead and give y'all a thumbs up. Let's get it. All right, so we got to get into this because I got to go to UCR in a little bit, guys. I got a presentation, a fraternity presentation. So we're gonna call it that. But shout out to my Gamma New brothers. All right, so if y'all want to see that, if y'all want me to live stream that, let me know. Let me know if y'all want me to live stream that, because I'm really interested in live streaming. As you can see, I'm on Twitch. Y'all can go follow me on Twitch at Adam Infinity Center, or you can look up at Real Estate Arthur. I'm gonna try to figure out some tags on that. Still very new to Twitch. YouTube, I'm getting a little bit better feel for it. As you know, all the energy is on YouTube. So whether it's OnePlus, the pilot was on there. Go check out the YouTube channel. That's where you see the visuals of everything I got in the back. And all my YouTube subscribers, what up, boy? What up? Sound like Martin. What up? All right.
Kobe.
Okay, so this show or this energy, we gonna talk about a few things. We gonna talk about land, buying land. You guys, if you guys didn't know, I am a real estate agent. That is my profession, my career. I'm also a teacher. Yeah, so those two things usually take up most of my time, but you guys know I love to pod and I want to give back. So between these three things keeps me pretty busy. So we're going to talk about real estate today. If you guys need a realtor, look me up at Real Estate Arthur on Instagram, or you can call me. If you go to my Instagram, you'll find my number. So we're going to talk about land. We're going to talk about health, because you guys know I'm a big health fanatic. I love being healthy. I love feeling good. I think the body and the mind are connected, obviously. So if your body, your temple is good, then usually your mind will be good too. And if your mind's good, usually your temple will be good. So it's cohesive, you know what I mean? It's together. So you can't just have your mind good and your body not be good. They go together. So you can't just have your body good and your mind messed up. So think about that, guys. Goes hand in hand. But yeah, let's get started. Oh yeah, and then we got a product review. We reviewing Celsius. Thinking of putting stuff in your body. We gonna see about this stuff. We gonna see. All right. Oh, did y'all see that? Yeah. Hold on. Ah, there you go. All right, yeah. Sorry, YouTube. YouTube, where you at in the chat? YouTube, tell me where you from. Where you from? Comment where you from. YouTube, what it do? Hit the like button too. Hit the like button. Tell me where you from. Tell me what you do. All right, y'all. So let's talk about land real quick. All right, so currently I am helping a client of mine find a mobile home, a manufactured homes. Those are those homes, if you ever been to like a trailer park, you see they're on mobile homes, or they call them manufactured homes. They started calling them manufactured homes I think 1976 or something like that. But it's basically the same thing, but now they're adhering to different HUD standards. And for y'all who don't know what HUD is, it's the housing. I can't remember. Oh, United States Department of Housing and Urban Development. So after 1978, you guys can go look it up. They started calling it manufactured homes, and they're basically just, made more standards and stuff for that. But anyways, long story short, I have a client. They want to buy a mobile home or a manufactured home, and it got me thinking about different stuff too, because my mom also has a client, and they're looking to buy land. And if you look on my Instagram, you've probably seen me out in a couple fields with my niece and stuff, and you probably seen us looking at land. And that's because we were trying to find some good land for my mom's clients. But it got me thinking about my clients too. And my client, they are not thinking about buying land, but I'm thinking that I should tell them about buying land because one, land is not that much. You can get land in certain areas for, a relatively good price. It's inexpensive, is way more affordable than buying a 300, 400 $1,000 home. So one thing you could do is buy the land and put a manufactured home on that land. So a manufactured home could cost anywhere from 80 to 120,000. I think that those are way better prices than $300,000, $400,000 home, $500,000 home, $700,000, $1 million home. If you just try and start out, you're just trying to get some skin in the game. You just want some kind of ownership and something. Like land is everything. You can build farms. You can put a manufactured home. You can, really build out a compound of life that's going to sustain you. One thing my mom do is she has a garden, and that garden grows fruit, grows celery, grows lettuce, mint, all kind of different stuff that you can use and cook. So, a lot of times when she cooks, we're eating food fresh from the garden, and we didn't pay for it. We didn't have to go to the grocery store and say, hey, let me buy this bell pepper for $2 or $1.50. We got the bell pepper for free. You just have to get the seed. And a lot of times the seeds grow more seeds and grow more plants. So it's really a cool thing, when you think about land. We tend to use it. We think of cities. We think of buildings, cars, and a lot of motion. But when you're out in the land and you're just out, whether it's the desert or by the ocean, wherever you're at, it's just interesting, like being able to experience that. It's a different kind of peace. You know what I mean? And I don't know about y'all, but I love peace. I love peace. Shout out to the Dolce and Gabbana cup. Yeah, guys. So, somebody on. Oh, okay. I thought. Shout out to my people on Twitch, man. But yeah, guys, this is a cool thing, and you can develop it. If you want to build a multi-family on there, you can do that. You just got to get your building permits. But thinking about building a fresh new development property, that's pretty cool. You're supplying land not only for your family but other families, or it could just be your family. Your brother, your grandparents, whoever. They could live right on the same land as you. And I was talking to one of my coworkers, one of the other teachers, and they were talking about how they grew up and them riding horses without the saddle, like they just get on and go. They have to deal with the cows and and farming, really just farm life. And he's got a real good head on his shoulder, and his son also has a good head on his shoulders. And, it just comes from that lineage. So I thought that was really dope. Really dope. And I think anybody who can buy land and, develop it or even just keep it to hold it, I think that's a good move. And then if you do happen to develop it or get a manufactured home, you can always call me and I can help out too. So, yeah, I was just thinking about that. So I wanted to talk about it. Of course, there's other factors to consider. Like if you do buy land, you want to put a manufacturer on, you got to cement it, so it has to be on a sturdy platform. Those are the HUD guidelines for mobile homes. And I will go through there and tell you guys more about them. I can bring them up. Let me see. Let me see if I can bring that up real quick. So I'm literally going to Google, guys. Remember, this is not about to be a structured show. Like, this is freelance. Like, I'm just recording. HUD guidelines for manufactured homes. Okay, there you go. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys this. If you're on YouTube, you're gonna see what I'm looking at. But if you're not on YouTube, then you won't see it. All right, let me share my screen. Shout out to technology. All right, y'all. All right, so if you're on YouTube, you're seeing this. All right, so here you go. It says, oh yeah, see, I was close. 1976. So FHA manufacturing, the home must be built on or after June 1976, and that's because guidelines changed. The home must be used as a borrower's primary residence. So that's if you're getting FHA loan. Okay, here you go. FHA manufactured home guidelines. Y'all see that? I'm highlighting it. All right, so outside of general FHA loan eligibility requirements, manufactured homes have a few specific guidelines that borrowers must follow in order to approve for financing. So this is if you're going through FHA. Conventional and probably different, but FHA, this is what the home manufactured home guidelines must be. And FHA allows you to put 3.5% down on your property. All right. So the home must be built on or after June 15th, 1976. And that's because the guidelines changed, the standards. Okay. After display and display a HUD certificate label, also known as a HUD tag, to confirm it meets federal safety and construction standards. It gotta be up to code, y'all. Gotta be up to par. Can't just be buying anything. The home must be used as a borrower's primary residence. So you gotta be living in there. The home must be a minimum 400 square feet. So it gotta have some size to it. The home must meet FHA minimum property standards, ensuring safety, security, and structural integrity. So they probably talking about the foundation, guys. Like I said, the cement, security. I don't know what that could mean. Maybe where it's located. Ensuring safety. Yes, I don't know. Oh, safety is just like the safety standards. Like, is it fire or? Oh, sorry. Let me get this. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, there you go. And then, yeah, so the loan must be obtained through a FHA approval lender. I have a lender who'll be more than willing to approve you guys. The manufactured home and property must undergo FHA appraisal to ensure it meets the value. So just because they're selling it for $80,000 don't mean it's worth every $80,000, guys. So if you're going through FHA, it has to, and you're getting a lender, it has to be approved by the FHA commission, and they have an appraisal that will go out, appraiser that will go out there and appraise and value the home. And then, so if it comes in below the $80,000 or what they want for the listing price, then they might only be willing to give you guys 70,000, and then you got to pay the 10,000. Or if it's overvalued, then you're obviously buying at a discount, and you'll have equity in the home. So it's something. Appraisals are very important. Appraisals are very important. Okay, so don't say too much about the structure, guys. They got the pros and cons and stuff, but the whole point of what I've been trying to tell you guys for this is that buy some land. Buy some land. You can do what you want with it, and especially right now when there's a lot of uncertainty and just there's not really that much uncertainty in the stock market, but it goes up and down. In the economy, this is a good time to have a good base, a good reserve for whatever. Don't always depend on the government, dude. But anyways, let's get off that. I got some more stuff to talk to y'all about. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. Shout out to Twitch. Shout out to IG Live. Shout out to YouTube. Oh, YouTube. Are y'all still there with me? Anybody in the chat on YouTube? Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, if y'all who are watching the visual want to see the other part, or want to just listen to the audio, like if you're in the car or at the gym and you just want to tap into, I post them on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio. So it's on all those, Google Podcasts. Y'all can look it up and y'all can just follow it. And then you can just listen to it when you just, in the car or something, or chilling or working out. I don't know.
Kobe!
Oh, yeah, we hooping. All right, anyways, let's talk about the next thing, guys. All right, so I am going back. If you're on YouTube, I'm going back to this, and all right, so I wanted to show you guys something on Instagram I found. All right, so y'all can see this workout. These are called resistance bands, and I wanted to talk to you guys about resistance training. See how it is? All right, so look at this guy. Oh, can I get some? You see how he's using these bands and it's creating resistance? If you're someone who's like not only just trying to build strength and strength in your muscles, or maybe you're trying to recover and rehabilitate your muscles, I think stuff like this is good, And I'm no health expert, guys. Like, don't think I'm just like the say all end all be all on this health stuff. I'm a health enthusiast, and I like health stuff. I like, working out. I like exercising. I love the way my body feels when, I just got a good pump in, or I'm very limber, Sometimes I'm sore, but a lot of times, I feel good and I feel strong. I feel more confident, my energy is up. I breathe easier, I tend to sleep really well. Sleep is actually one of my number one problems right now because I sleep too much. But I don't know if you can sleep too much, but yeah. But yeah, guys, these kind of exercises, I want to know what you guys think about them. You guys can put them in the chat. This is not just a me telling you guys what everything is. Like, I'm supposed to facilitate, the conversation. So don't feel like, oh, it's me just telling you, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. Especially when it comes to fitness, because all our bodies are different. All our bodies are, we react to stuff differently. We have different genetics. So that plays a factor into things. And you have to be a practitioner. You have to actually practice exercising. You have to practice basketball or some athletic. You have to, get your body used to that muscle memory of what it needs to do and, how it should be operating. And, just, staying in motion, energy. Of course, you need to sit your butt down for a while, but you need that energy, man. You need that energy.
Oh my God!
All right, y'all. But anyways, so I looked up some things on here. All right, so this is the definition. It says resistance training or strength training involves contracting muscles against external resistance. So pressing against something or something pulling against, such as dumbbells. That's what I use most. Bands, I've used bands when I worked out with my trainer in boxing, and body weight. So like, maybe something with calisthenics. To increase strength, endurance, and bone density. So, bones a little thicker, a little heavier, not easily broken. And then endurance, that's stamina, that's health, that's running, that's whatever you can take, whatever you can endure. And strength, of course, how much you can lift up, how far you push, how much of an impact you'll have, and said punch or quick kick, just giving y'all some practical stuff. But key exercise includes squats, lunges, push-ups, rows, and shoulder press. Is crucial for metabolism and longevity, with recommended training at least twice a week. So that's according to the University of California, Davis. They have these links, some sources where they got it. So that's one thing I do like about artificial intelligence. It do give like the sources where they're coming up with this stuff. So planks, I like to use the dumbbells, and I'll do like these. Y'all know the one guy, do some of these. My bad, y'all. All right, so let's see the benefits of it. Obviously, the benefits is going to be these three: bone density, strength, and endurance. But let's see some other benefits. Builds stronger muscle, denser bones, reduces injury risk. That's a key one, because the flexibility in your body used to being in certain like positions, like bends and twists. Like, it's not that guy who got the military who broke his arm when he was protesting, like that in that courtroom. That's probably him not used to men like that. Probably ain't did that in a minute. That's if they really did broke his arm though. But yeah, just keep that in mind, guys. I don't want to go too deep into it, because obviously I gotta go in a little bit. But yeah, just tell me what y'all think about resistance training, and some of its benefits, some of its downs. But look, it says improves mental health. That's key, and reduce anxiety and depression, which is key because you're letting all that energy when you're working out, guys. You are literally releasing energy, and it's like it leads you to where you can't be depressed because you don't have the energy to just be like in that. Like you gotta when you're working out, you're boosting that testosterone, you're boosting those endorphins. So it's like you're releasing and you're also boosting at the same time, replenishing. So it's really hard to feel like anxiety and depression. Even the anxiety part, you feel so confident when you work out that you don't even think about like, oh, am I enough? You just did it. You just proved it. You just defeated it because the resistance of it, like you really just overcome. You know what I mean? So if you start your day with workout or middle of the day or after work, before you go to bed, I don't know. Like those workouts, like they are key, and I use them as a pillar in my life. So, I feel I ain't did it all week because I've been working and stuff. I've been a little busy, but I'm about to be back at it next week for sure. But anyways, that's the what I want to talk to you about for the most part. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe. Okay, let me get off this real quick. Alright. Alright, so I want to talk to y'all about the product review. The product review. You used to call me on your cell phone. Alright, so the product review for today, Celsius. No, I'm not sponsored by it, but hey, maybe one day they'll sponsor me. You never know. That'll be kind of cool. Alright, but I gotta get my honest review on this, alright? And Lord knows I haven't drunk like energy drinks or Monsters or Red Bulls in the longest of time. Like I used to be on them tough back in like 2012, 2013 when I was grinding. I was doing 12-hour shifts at work, 14-hour shifts at work. Shout out to Medline Gang. And I was in school and I was going to school full time. 12 units, 14 units. I was trying to graduate at times, so I was doing like 16 units, 4 classes. Like, jeez, I was hustling. Still to this day. Did I just find that? Let me see if I find that.
To this day.
But yeah, I was definitely drinking like 1 or 2 Red Bulls, and then I'll have like 2 cups of coffee or something, 1 cup of coffee, vice versa. So yeah, I was on it. And we was still partying. I don't know how the heck we did that. But yeah, guys, so this Celsius, I didn't really want to drink it or anything. I just was thinking about stuff that can give me a little bit of energy without all the stuff that used to be in the Red Bulls and Monsters. I'm not exactly sure what they had in there, but maybe y'all can tell me. But yeah, for these ones, it has 0 sugar, but there is caffeine in here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's caffeine, 200 milligrams of caffeine. So not too bad. Milligrams are very small. It's gluten-free, and it has one thing that caught me. It says it's kosher. So that was kind of interesting. Non-GMO, which is good. No high fructose corn syrup. So that's the stuff that they put in sodas. No aspartame. I'm not sure what aspartame is. I gotta look that up. See, drink stuff we don't even know what's in there, no artificial colors, which I heard is really good because there's a lot of stuff in those artificial colors. They got a lot of vitamins. And it doesn't make me feel all crazy. You know, I used to be hyped up. Like, you know, I still feel energy, but not like cracked out, you know? Vitamin industry. It was started in 2005. Yeah, so it says provides essential energy to live fit. Essential energies celebrates metabolism, burns fat. Probably because of the caffeine, you know, it make you go to the bathroom. But they got vitamins, biotin, vitamin B12, B6, niacin, riboflavin, vitamin C, calcium, chromium. I think that's how it's pronounced it. So I can go through the ingredients: carbonated, filtered water, taurine, citric acid, guarana seed extract, green tea extract, caffeine, calcium cobrate, cellulose, ascorbic acid, glutamine, can't pronounce that, ginger root extract, neutral flavor, calcium, pantothenate, niacinamide, pyridosine. Sheesh, these are some crazy names. Biotin, chromium silate, and saurodinylene. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough. Hey, you gotta give it up for me for trying to pronounce all that. Hold on, that's definitely a round block of you right there, man. I gotta get into one of those. I gotta get one of those hairs. That'll be fun.
Bruh.
All right. Anyways, so yeah, that's the product review, and then like overall taste, I would say is good. I would say about 8, 9 for taste. Tastes like a seltzer / sparkling water type. I'll give it between both of those. All right, I got y'all on the potential side effects. While generally safe in moderation, the caffeine content may cause side effects such as increased heart rate, heart beating, nervousness, insomnia, and anxiety. And that's because of the caffeine. Because it kind of like, you know, you might need to sleep, my G. Oh God, like these things are cool, but what's better than this stuff is rest. Rest gets you right. If you really want to feel energized, you really want to feel at your best, you need to rest your body. Speaking about health, you know, maybe you don't need to be drinking no energy drinks. Maybe you need that sleep. Maybe you need to exercise more to get your testosterone up. You know, maybe you need to exercise more to get that body flowing, that heart beating to where you're not feeling the anxiety or the nervousness because, you know, like all the stuff I was talking about earlier. So just some food for thought, you know. You guys tell me what you think, you know what I mean? I want to hear from y'all.
Fuck yeah.
So put in the chat, man. Or leave a comment, man. Rubber band man, always a drummer, man. I got 100 grand on my double, man. Rubber band man. What y'all know about that? Hey, who y'all think gonna win? T.I. or 50? T.I. or 50? I don't know, I might got 50 on it. 50 be going crazy, boy. Alright, so shout out to the Infinity Podcast. Do I got a song for y'all? No, I don't got a song for y'all. But it is Women's Month, so shout out to the ladies. To the ladies. Ladies, where y'all at? I know y'all smart too. You already know y'all probably smarter than us. Oh God. Yeah, happy Women's Month, guys. I believe, let me see the date. Dang. Oh yeah, March 8th. March 8th, which is on Sunday. So you guys will get this already. If you're on YouTube, you get it right away. March 8th is Women's International Month. Yeah, or International Women's Day. International Women's Day. Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, boy. Let me just give y'all bang, y'all bang.
I love the game. I love the hustle, man.
All right. All right, so Women's International Month or Women's Month, March 2026. End of the first quarter, we getting it. And then International Women's Day on March 8th, which is Sunday. So, yeah, I think I'm probably going to church that day too. But yeah, guys, happy International Women's Day or Happy Women's History Month. And then happy International Women's Day, March 8th, whenever you listen to this. And just a little history, celebrated. Women, of course, honors the vital contributions of women to American history, culture, society, originating from local 1978 California celebration. It became a national month-long observance by congressional designation in 1987. It includes International Women's Day on March 8th, that's him, and highlighting ongoing gender equality efforts. Okay, so ladies, get that money. You already know. Y'all be helping build the money, so y'all should definitely get some of that money. A lot of y'all do got some of that money.
Kobe!
You need the money. I gotta get that plows when that plows wants to get the money. Alright, y'all. But yeah, that's the show, y'all. I'm getting off here. I gotta go to this presentation. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, hit the like button if y'all don't mind. What else? Oh, if you want to find me on Instagram, if you need real estate stuff, or just, you can call me. My number is on @realestatearthur, @realestatearthur, ARTHUR. What else? Oh, follow Adam Infinity Center right there on Instagram, and then obviously the YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. How much YouTube y'all watch? I watch YouTube more than I watch Netflix. I watch it more than I watch any TV. Like, everything is so on demand now. It's no longer like live. It's like whatever you want to watch, that's what you watch. So for y'all choosing to watch this, thanks. I appreciate it. That's love. We're gonna cut it off. Let's go. Peace, y'all. OT Dub. Shout out to my boy 2K. And then y'all already know. Live your life. Y'all see it? You see it? Do you see it? Live your life. Do you see it? Just live your life. Hey, just chasing that paper. Just live your life. Hey, just chasing that paper. All right. See y'all. Subscribe to the channel, man. Stop playing with me, man. Subscribe to that channel. All right, thanks, IG.